Good evening from Washington, D.C., and thank you to those of you joining us from around the world for news from a Catholic perspective. I'm Lauren Ashburn. Lawmakers in Washington are scrambling to strike a deal to avoid another government shutdown. Today is the first meeting between negotiators on both sides of the aisle since President Trump agreed to reopen the government last week. The president warns meetings are a waste of time unless they discuss funding for a border wall. White House correspondent Mark Irons reports. Good evening, Mark.
Good evening, Lauren. The president firing a warning shot to lawmakers that their solutions don't include money for the wall. He's threatened another government shutdown or a national emergency declaration. Still, lawmakers disagree over the best way to secure the border.
The components of border security are people, technology, and a barrier. And everybody has voted for all three. We've all voted for all three.
We need to address problems with solutions rooted in facts, not merely rooted in campaign rhetoric. We need solutions that honor America and honor our American values and who we are as a nation. We all support border security. Everybody.
Lawmakers face a February 15th deadline to finalize a new spending bill. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer believes it's best if the president stays out of the negotiations on Capitol Hill, saying when the president mixes in, it's a formula for failure. Now, that didn't keep the president from sharing his view today on Twitter, writing, "If the committee of Republicans and Democrats now meeting on border security is not discussing or contemplating a wall or physical barrier, they are wasting their time." The acting defense secretary says the U.S. will be sending several thousand American troops to the southern border to give more support to Homeland Security. The Pentagon estimates more than 4,000 will be deployed there over the next couple months. Lauren?
Mark, the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops called for an end to the government shutdown. What are we hearing from them now?
Well, Lauren, I spoke to an official with the USCCB today. The bishops are welcoming these talks from lawmakers, their discussions, hoping for consensus to avoid another shutdown. Now, when it comes to border security, the bishops have long called for comprehensive immigration reform. That includes security, but also protection for vulnerable immigrants. Lauren.
White House correspondent Mark Irons. Thank you, Mark.